Hey boys, I made a kids' dorms defense strat in Oregon, and I figured I would record a video of it just so that I don't have to explain it in game. It kind of revolves around a player playing up close with a shotgun here, and I'll show you how that works. So you could do this as a two-man. You would need an Azami and a Jaeger. Azami is going to place a barrier here. This prevents you from being killed from attic. And this is going to be Jaeger shotgun if you're a two-man. If you're a five-man, it's probably going to be Thorn shotgun or Warden shotgun because that allows you to have a deployable shield on your team. So this shotgun player is just fighting to kill, hopefully, the hard breacher here. And he's supported by Azami. And now what Azami is going to do is, if he gets pressured too much, Azami can place a barrier on the door, and he can run back into sight, and you can reinforce. If he dies, again, you just put a barrier on the door. You can put it on this door instead, and you reinforce. It's actually pretty unlikely that he's going to die, especially at our rank. Like, it is really hard to get this guy out. The best way would be from below. Yeah, so moving on. In order to keep this guy safe, you reinforce these two walls. And if you don't have a roamer, even if you do, like, you could just barricade this shit off. You reinforce this. This prevents a long angle into attic. And you barricade this. And that just gives you early warning if they're coming up master. If you have a roamer and you have good communication, you could have a teammate shoot down the barricade if your roamer needs to come up main stairs. Okay, if you're a three-man, I think you have a bandit as your third. And bandit is going to trick attic. You'd want to open this hatch for bandit. This allows him to kill people who are coming below to kill him. I doubt that will happen at a rank, but it's possible. And he's going to trick this wall. His biggest threat is below, but his second biggest threat is this window. So at our rank, people are probably only going to go for attic or master bed, not both. So if either you've already reinforced off master bed, and Azami's no longer needed over here, or you know that they're not master bed, Azami can rotate to here and plug up the window if necessary. Obviously, if they've gotten the wall already, then bandit's not here anymore, and that won't be necessary. But if they haven't gotten the wall, but they're pressuring him from the window, then you can block up the window with an Azami barrier. Another good, in theory, Azami barrier is to place one here. This makes it so that they have to come up and melee it, which would allow you to, if you're bandit, you could throw a C4 at it, or over it. Or they have to vault over, which they probably wouldn't do, that'd be crazy. The reason you reinforce this wall and you leave this one open is you're going to have your Thorn or Warden place a deployable shield here. And that allows you to hold the main stairs doorway. You can also swing this if they are in master bed, and you can swing attic if you need. Ideally, you have master bed control, so swinging attic is safe. And the reason you reinforce this is because the attackers in attic have to push up all the way up to here in order to see your guy in there. And by that point, he's probably not in there anymore. Standard rotate here and reinforce this. Open the hatch so that the player here can make a play if he needs. Standard rotate and reinforce this. If this is soft, it doesn't matter. Big window can't see the rotate. All that this allows is for you to play in this corner without being killed from big window easily, but you still have to worry about that window. But people don't usually play on that window, and this is a good way to hold white. Azami, who's playing here, should be holding white as well. Okay, I'm going to go over the operator composition in a little more detail. So, a zombie with impact nades, you're going to save the impact nades in case they have like an OSA or something, because the shotgunner can make the rotates. Jaeger with barbed wire. Barbed wire goes down the stairs. If you're a 2-man, you're Jaeger shotgun and you're playing in here. If you're a 5-man, then, or 4-man, then you probably have Thorn playing in here. Jaeger's gonna put 2 ADSs here, and 1 on the floor here somewhere, protecting the shield. Bandit is gonna be Bandit Nitro. He'll be tricking the wall and throwing a Nitro over this if he needs, or he could flank below and he could perhaps put a C4 below there. Thorn and Warden. So the reason you pick Thorn and Warden is to place a shield here. This allows you to hold this. Also, Thorn and Warden are better than Jaeger to play here because they have SMG secondaries, which makes them a little bit more versatile. Jaeger's pistol is horrible, so he kind of is just forced to use his shotgun. Warden will be safer here because he can avoid flashbang. So if they're playing Ying, then you go Warden. If they're not, then you probably just play Thorn. Thorn will allow you to place 1 on white for early warnings, somewhere on main stairs probably, and then also attic for just early warning info. The 5th would be a Rooney or Mute, I think. So a Rooney just helps you beef up this guy. So you put an Rooney gate on the door, you put an Rooney gate on the door there, and then the other Rooney gate can go either like white door, big window, or something. If you're Mute allows you to pre-place a mute charge here, so when you reinforce the door, they still can't get through. Ideally, after you've reinforced, you've killed like a hard breacher, so they can't get in anyways. But that's not guaranteed. So if you're feeling a little worried about your guy not surviving before he kills a hard breacher, then you play Mute and you mute this off. If we're in low ranks and people are only pushing Master or only pushing Attic, then you can have your Bandit leave Attic and come play here when you know that they're pushing Master hard. You could also, instead of Thorn and Warden, you could do a Tachanka, since he is a deployable shield, and you can have your Jaeger shotgun in here. Tachanka allows you to hold Attic super easily, because you can just bounce grenades everywhere here, and they can't push Attic. And also white, and also the main door there. And also, if they get the breach here, you can kind of bounce grenades, sort of. It wouldn't be the best, but you could probably, depends on which wall they get, but you might be able to bounce it off that if you figure out an angle. Anyways, okay. Lastly, zombie barriers. So again, you pre-place one here. And I think that's honestly the only pre-place one you do. If they get the wall, a good one, maybe not right there. Anyways, you could experiment with putting one there. The rest of them are kind of flexible. So you put one on the window if your bandit needs help. You obviously, you throw one on the door to let your shotgunner fall back. You put one on white if they're pushing white. You put one on big window maybe if they're pushing big window. And this would be towards the end of the round. You put one master or trophy, or not master, trophy or main stairs door, just to slow them down. You put one here to slow them down. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. Let me know if you think this is ass or if we should try it. I'm probably gonna make more of these 'cause it's kind of fun. Anyway, fucking lynch that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.